Hi guys, Cassandra here with the Homegrown Radio Show and Homegrown Promotions. This is actually take two of our air check that we'll be doing for 88.3 FM out of Little Rock, the voice of the people. And so, what I've got here is this video blog, I guess, of what I'm doing and the process that I got to go through is almost excruciating. Had to uninstall, reinstall, reboot the computer, close out this program to have this program going. Um, every test run was successful. This is what I don't get. Every test run was successful. Here, I got an idea. Let's move this. No, that's a little too crazy. Yeah, I like that. That's a good spot for it. Looks like I'm looking at your chest. Okay. Now, to get started with the radio show, it is 1 minute and 20 seconds in. So you get to see me do all sorts of stuff on this. Today we're going to play my favorite music by Mikkel out of LA, Shaylin from Nashville. We have Core Rozic from New York City, Spiderweb Mind from Pine Bluff, September Sky from Indianapolis, The Reality of Yourself from Springfield, Missouri, and not to mention a few others. So I'm hoping this will be just as entertaining as the first episode. Still learning, still, that's what the point of this vlog is to get you where I'm at, and you can see, you can watch the growth, you can kind of, you can tell that I've been pulling out my hair, just wondering what the hell. Oh my God, this has been the look on my face most of the day. Okay. Now, I'm going to do this podcast from my phone, but I gotta get pretty. I don't like that hairdo. I look a little too greasy. Okay. I mean, this is going up. It is what it is. You get to see me in the raw, the buff, the real side of me. Then you get to hear the 88.3 FM version of me. All right, let's get this loaded up. Hi, this is Cassandra with Audio Cave's Underground Sounds. I am premiering our first radio show today. Just wanted to go ahead and thank you all for tuning in. I will be presenting this in its entirety to the program director at 88.3 FM, the voice of the people, where I have been working on some other projects at this time. And so I'm still kind of nervous, still kind of shaky, still kind of new, so just bear with me. But I do have some exciting news coming up for you in the next hour, which is all that I've really requested any time for. What the show is about bringing together what should be the local scene. The local scene meaning local to your area. It doesn't mean local to Little Rock, Arkansas, which is where I'm at right now. It means local to the person that's sitting at home listening to this. So if you have any suggestions or any bands that you'd like to hear that you want to maybe volunteer or something from your hometown, or maybe it's your band that you're listening to. However, if you'd like for me to premiere some of that music, just reach out to me. I'm really easy to get in touch with. You can find me on my YouTube channel, actually, the Homegrown Radio Show. But you might be better off just finding me under Cassandra's M at Facebook. And the reason I say go ahead and, find me there and upload is because I found that sharing music is just a lot easier using Facebook Messenger right now than it is getting really complicated. That's where all the connections are made. That's where everybody knows everybody. That way, if you're volunteering or nominating a band anyway, and want to hear them played, you're not, what's the word, just violating any rights. That's really all I'm really concerned about. It's just licensing and copyright, all those horrible, horrible things that you can't imagine anybody just stealing someone else's work for any reason, but yet the government still wants to charge me $600 to post this internationally. So I'm going to be using other platforms like YouTube, SoundCloud, any other licensing channels, that is. As for now, though, I do have a list of music that I'd like to play for you tonight. Um, Not too many, actually, since we're just getting started. I like to leave something for later. What I'm doing tonight is premiering all the bands that have actually been by my side since the beginning and had my back when I started this project a year ago. So I'm like, some of these bands actually created who I was. That's why I thought it was kind of important to have a band named Troy, actually. Um, Troy, it actually kind of began with Troy, and I guess even though I'm starting with another band, I think we'll come back and revisit uh, the band called The Reality of Yourself, and we'll learn a little bit more about me in the process. As for now, I want to play for you some Irish style music. I guess that's a horrible way of putting it. Um, he comes from Irish origins. His name is Mikkel. He's from Southern California, though, where he plays and mostly just getting started underground shows. I know he's got some coming up. I know there's some great news to be presented with him. I'm just starting off the show with this because, I mean, it all kind of started. Uh, well, I've been doing this a while, so it didn't really start with him. But the radio concept, where it was all born at, I was working at Y107 and he reached out for me looking for help in booking, and that's kind of where my connections began. That's where it all started for me. Um, I was more than happy to assist him, and I felt really flattered that, I felt like he was even referred to me. And so, of course, I still a year now, and I don't want to let him down. So, he's there from the start. He had my back. I got his back, and that's what this show is about. It's about growing and bringing the local scene together. So yeah, if you are a touring band and you're coming through and you want us to play some music for the Little Rock area, definitely do that too. That's what we're here supporting is the new guy, the young guy. And this is Mikkel. The song's called Settle Down, the acoustic version. All right, guys, maybe I can go ahead and play that for you here, but right now I don't really have to play that. It's 4 minutes and 41 seconds long. I'll just make note of that in my editing software that I do. I am going to go ahead and pause this, however. We're going to call this, what shall I call this? 4:18:19. Okay, take two. Take one. Done. All right. Next, I would like to go ahead and get started on this next bit that I want to do. So we're assuming that Mikkel played his settle down. I can't do it for you on here. I'm not going to do it for you on here. You can YouTube it. Once I figure out how to play what's on my screen, then I'll gladly play it for you. I mean, I'm all about supporting YouTubers, and I want y'all to subscribe not only to me, but to the bands that I'm supporting. And I got all this stuff off of YouTube anyway. I just, that's why this, uh, with their permission, I might add. Uh, yeah, that's all. That's how, the quality of this is going to sound a little converted, diluted, or maybe a little compressed. So that's why I'm not really bothering to play the music. I was already going to talk through this anyway. Let's go ahead and start the second one. There we go. All right. Yes, that was Mikkel. And I love that song, by the way, Settle Down, the acoustic version. Those, again, like a big shout out to all the bands that had my back from the beginning. You guys are what is making this possible for other people. I mean, it really is the lack of uh, audience and a lack of finding the right group of people that really want to hear this. And that's kind of more of the motivation, I guess. It's the bands that made it possible, but it's people like you that made it worth it to finally know that I'm getting heard and that this music's getting heard and that the people in the area that are coming and looking to book here as well knows that they can already have a fan base before anybody even shows up. That's to me a big plus. This also helps with any of the local venue. I mean, if you're a venue owner and you have some music that you want to submit or you've heard a band and you want some more information, feel free to contact me. All of these bands that I intend to play are all going to be music from the friends. I mean, I just know a ton of people. Why would I waste that? I'm just going to be perfectly honest with you. So, speaking of friends, let's talk about my friend Shaylin. She's more like a sister to me. She is originally from Utah and the Salt Lake City area, but she is also out of Nashville. And so, I want to wish her a lot of luck on her journey as we do it together. She's helped me in so many ways. She was like the second person to reach out to me, basically, in regards to booking, and it really, got me pumped up, changed my life, changed my perspective on being open genre and having more diversity than just the rock scene, which is what we will end up finishing up with when I'm done. We're good about halfway through. We're gonna kind of switch it up back to more of a rock style genre. These are different styles of rock. I'm trying not to push too much of the metal or any kind of mumble rap or anything that, the only thing that's going to be harder to hear out of this episode or out of any of my episodes is the quality that I get from these startup bands are probably not going to be radio quality cuts. Point blank. And the majority of the people that are going to be listening to this outside of here are listening to it on computers or on phones anyways. I'm not like worried too much about it. But this is a pre-recorded show that I am doing from my home during a storm. But to you, my listeners, it is Friday. That's right, on Friday. That is a special day, which I want to go ahead and say is every day of the week. So it doesn't matter. Friday, every day. No more Mondays. Not when I'm playing. Not during my show. So anyway, back to being unique and original. This is Shaylin with Souped Up Purple Truck. That song, Souped Up Purple Truck, is 4 minutes and 44 seconds long. We're going to finish here. Yay for thunderstorms. This is for 1819 date. All right. 4 minutes in, 13 and a half. All right. That was kind of an important note to take. Again, thank you all for joining me. This is also part of a podcast series that I'll be doing, especially once I can figure out how to get without pre-recording it. I mean, if I can do this live where I can actually play for you the music that I'm playing and do it all with the help of my software. And I do a lot of software to work with. It's just a matter of doing what's comfortable at first and then going from there. And this is just to me far more comfortable. Um, I do have just everything that I need though. So, I mean, I'm not looking for to hire anybody. I am looking for volunteers though. All right, let's get started on this. A big shout out to Shaylin. Like I said, that is souped up purple truck out of Nashville. I'd like to give props to any chick out there that can do it and try it and make it, especially when you're doing any kind of outlaw country scene. I would like to say that if it's any consolation to anybody, it is now about to start storming where I'm at right now. Huge storm. And you realize what that means for me, right? That messes up all of my takes. Every single one of them. I'm sorry for the moment of silence there. I'm still recording. I'm still on here, but boy, am I frustrated. All right, let's go ahead and just move on to the next song. I need about 2 minutes and 51 seconds to breathe, and that's how long this unrequited song. See, I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna unrequit. And when we come back, we will talk about Spiderweb Mind, what that music means to me. And we will then, yeah, give me a minute while I fix the weather. All right. It's not even just a little storm, it's rolling in. I've made a little bit of progress every day. I'll say that much. So here, I have a solution now. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play these songs, and I'm going to play them for you. Um, That's me and you now, kid. That's it. It's just me in the video. There's nothing else rolling. There's no need to. There's absolutely no need to. But I figured since I'm already this far in to the vlog, I mean, I think to me that's what the point of this vlog is a video vlog of how difficult this can be trying to do something for the first time. So, we're gonna play another Mikhail song. We won't do Settle Down acoustic. But let's see what else he's got loaded up here. Okay, I guess we are gonna do Mikhail Settle Down acoustic. Um, it was the first one to pop out. But that's not Mikhail. Check this guy out. Oh, check that out. Of course my battery is about to die. What are you waiting for though? I mean, really? Yeah. That's a nice little sample for the baby kill. Oh my gosh, I can't do it this way either. There's no way that this is gonna work. Well, I can sit here and wonder and ponder to myself all day why I chose this career path to begin with. Or we can just move on. Alright, so as my video log is working, I can't open my recording software. So now that's also an issue. Here's that. I'm out of it. I'm done messing with it. Okay, I said I'm done messing with it. Hold on. Yeah. Alright. This one has actually been a total disaster compared to the first one. I think the first one I was doing a lot better. It wasn't in the middle of the night. It wasn't during a thunderstorm. I wasn't frustrated. I didn't have a bunch of things that weren't working. Everything appeared to be working until I was done with it. But that episode did make it to YouTube. So again, if you're watching this, I mean, if you're still watching this, thank you. All right, we're 20 minutes in, and I mean, you got to be dedicated now, really. If you're, don't change it. Don't change it. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll just count my blessing. All right, so what am I going to do to fix this? The issue that I was having, again, is being able not really to record the software live. I've got two broadcasting softwares. I use Mix and Broadcast Rocket or Rocket something or other. And both of those, and Virtual DJ allow me to spin, edit, and pull in my songs. And so that's not the issue. The issue was just getting the audio into my laptop without a mic input. So I'm going to have to go USB, and that's the next purchase. So I do have a microphone. I do have a means of recording and putting it into this computer, but I left it all at home. I'm actually not at my house. I am doing this show from an office where I can look and feel like I'm actually going to work instead of just sitting at home doing this, which I apparently probably should have been doing from the beginning, but I like this background better. So, with that being said, I hope you like storms. I do. I love storms. I'm just going to stop this at 30 minutes, really. I know, even with a microphone, but there's really nothing I can do about tuning out the weather. So I'm just going to have to wait for this to pass. Which kind of even defeats the next 8 minutes. So I'm just going to go ahead and stop it now. I'm going to upload this just because I feel like this was an integral part. So watching how the struggle is real. The struggle is real. And if I like this, I'll post more like it. So again, I do want to make sure that we get the music heard and that we get it out there. And so I'm not giving up. I still have one more day. I'm kind of running ahead of schedule because some other things were actually working prior to today. So it's not too bad. Again, thank you all for listening. Cassandra, signing off. Stay tuned and stay tuned in. I don't know what else to say. That's my new tagline. When you grow, we grow. Peace out.